And we say good morning to you. We are live at Chick-Fil-A, the Crossings in North Johnson City on this Wednesday. It's a special day here at Chick-Fil-A because we are going to give away a couple of tickets to the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl coming up New Year's Day. We'll do that in about an hour from now. So Connie or Tim, somebody's going to be by here, one of the folks from Chick-Fil-A, to put their hand down to the big bucket and pull out a winning ticket for a pair of tickets plus meals to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium at Chick-fil-A on New Year's Day at 12:30 for the Auburn Tigers Central Florida Black Knight football game, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl in Atlanta. And we'll do that a little bit later on here on the show. Of course, off yesterday, back with you tomorrow. We're going to have a different day start time tomorrow. We will start from 1, go from 1 until 3. We have a prior commitment tomorrow morning, and so we will not be able to do the show from 11 to 1. We are involved in a funeral, and so we will, because of that, we will be back tomorrow from 1 to 3 at Champion Chevrolet. Friday we're off and all next week, and back in the saddle coming up on January the 2nd, kicking off a brand new year as we get ready to go racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Did some ciphering today. It was 106 days till the Food City 500, and of course you can get tickets. We'll tell you how you can get tickets. Great stocking stuffer to get tickets for the race, the spring race in NASCAR coming up. Jimmy Johnson back to defend his crown. Also the Fitzgerald Glider Kids 300 on that Saturday, April the 14th. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be here before you know it. So I want to double check. I'm 99% sure. I checked before I left the house, but just to be sure, I want to make sure it's April the 15th. Yep, tax day for the Food City 500. So the Fitzgerald Glider Kids 300 will be on Saturday, April the 14th at Bristol Motor Speedway. We say good morning to you. We dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We always start our show with a scripture verse. Today's verse out of the book of Acts says, Acts 2, 25, 26, and 27. Because I'm at your right hand, you will not be shaken. Therefore, let your heart be glad, your tongue rejoice, live in hope, I will not abandon you. And I also got the brand new, thought this was pretty cool, got me a brand new bell. There you go. It's not a dinger bell, but it's a bell with a cross on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Picked that up at a antique store down in Jonesboro, and I thought this was cool. Picked this up too. I'm not real happy about the pink bow. It's kind of cheesy for a 6'5" guy, but it says, I am a whosoever. Let me get my fingers out of the way. I'm a whosoever. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that whosoever, I'm a whosoever, believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So, and one more thing before we get into the sports, don't forget, mark your calendar, April the 27th, 28th, and 29th at Freedom Hall, Johnson City. Billy Graham's grandson, Will Graham, coming to town for revival/celebration. We'll have more to say about that. Of course, we're going to be broadcasting live, thanks to Darius Hensley. We're going to be broadcasting live at the Cove, the Billy Graham Training Center, on Monday, January 22nd, taking the show over there. Cannot wait. We'll be talking to Will Graham on that show, and some other folks at the Cove, and some folks from the Light at 106.9, the Christian radio station, which we're going to try and get back on tomorrow before we sign off for the calendar year. So that's coming up tomorrow. But we'll be there, excuse me, at the Cove, Billy Graham Training Center on Monday, January the 22nd. Cannot wait to be there broadcasting live from the Cove. I don't know if it's ever been done before. I've never done it, so it's a big deal for me, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a full show today. We're going to be joined a little bit later on by our buddy Jeremy Livesey, big guy with the NBA, loves the NBA. Going to give us an update on the National Basketball Association. Also, we'll be joined here in just a few minutes from Eddie Pless, the tournament director of the Chick-fil-A Classic. It starts today, tomorrow, and Friday, 4 games each day at Elizabethton High School. And so Eddie's going to join us coming up here momentarily and give us an update on who's playing today and the schedule and the bracketing and who's there and how much it costs and excuse me, so on and so forth. Also coming up, Jeremy Livesey, top of the hour, Greg Salyer. Lots going on with the Major League Baseball update. Also, again, giving away the tickets to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl on this show today. And thanks to Connie and Tim Birchfield and the folks doing that here on our show. And we're very proud of that. And then also coming up a little later on, Joe Vento, the very latest. Bucks get a big win last night in Detroit. We'll talk Buck basketball. He's got more information for you about the brand new football coach, Randy Sanders from East Tennessee State. So Joe Vento from the Johnson City Press will join us coming up here in just a little while as well. Now, one more housekeeping item. There you go. The calendars, they are about to run out. There's not many left. Connie told me before we went on the air that there's just a few left. $8 plus tax. You get the card on the back. There it is. Get free food every day for a year when you have this card in your purse or your billfold. And so $8 plus tax for a calendar, and tain't many left, I can tell you that. So that's what's going on there. Sports-wise, we are wall to wall. We got news coming out of Nashville about a Major League Soccer franchise. We'll tell you about that. College basketball, college football, big signing day today. We'll tell you all about that because it would appear the defending national champions are out of the chute signing some big-time names. That would be Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers again today, tomorrow, and Friday, National Signing Day. This is the brand new one the NCAA has implemented, and so we'll take a break, and our first topic and our first subject will be bowl game last night. Lane Kiffin and the boys did it. Well, I mean, they hammered the Akron Zips. We'll tell you all about that. Who's playing bowl game today? There's one today. There's some more tomorrow. Some more on Friday. Some more on Saturday. We'll give you an update on the bowl picture. Also, we've got college signings, and we've got all kinds of college football to tell you about. The Hokies, if you're a Hokie fan, you're getting yourself a much improved sports facility in Blacksburg. We'll tell you all about that as well. All that right after this first break. We'll be right back. We're live here at Chick-Fil-A, the Crossings, North Johnson City, the home of the peppermint chocolate chip milkshake. Oh, baby. That's awesome. The peppermint, I like that cross on that bell. Is that not sharp looking? I like that right there. It's all about the cross. Anyway, the peppermint chocolate chip milkshake, I like it. It's good for you. Gives you a kick, got a little kick to it. Like it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk college football next year in our first segment on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live again, excuse me, at Chick-Fil-A as we're getting ready to, again, top of the hour, make somebody a happy camper, winning 2 tickets to the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta coming up on New Year's Day at 12:30. Tickets and meals at the game, can't beat that. And great seats to boot, so I don't think we'll be in the nosebleed. I think we'll have some pretty good seats, so we're going to, again, we've been qualifying folks, and they have here at Chick-Fil-A, actually, for the last couple of weeks, and so they're going to culminate that with a giveaway. Love the Chick-fil-A tea. Going to give it away again at the top of the hour. Either Connie's going to do it or the big guys coming, Tim Birchfield's going to do it. Either way, somebody's going to retch their hand down that big old bucket and pull out a winning name. And we'll look forward to doing that coming up here at the top of the hour. Say this for Lane Kiffin. He can make a 50-3 win over an outmatched opponent in a bowl game that is really a glorified homecoming game interesting. So, again, last night, Kiffin and Florida Atlantic, 10-2 season, big season finishing up for Florida Atlantic, giving Kiffin a new 10-year deal earlier yesterday ahead of the Boca Raton Bowl against Akron. Running back Devin Singletary had as many touchdowns as Akron had points on the board and became Conference USA's all-time leader in single-season rushing touchdowns with 32. Florida Atlantic all over Akron. 50-3 was the final in the bowl game from yesterday. More bowl games coming up. Got one today. As a matter of fact, it will be for today the Frisco Bowl. SMU taking on Louisiana Tech at 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow you've got the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl. Florida International taking on the Temple Owls tomorrow. And then on Friday, a couple of ball games. The Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. UAB, Alabama, Birmingham taking on the Ohio Bobcats in Nassau, Bahamas. And also on Friday, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Central Michigan taking on the Wyoming Cowboys at 4 o'clock on Saturday. And that's a look at your bowl games, again, for these next couple of days. Also, you have coming up on the 23rd, which on Saturday, you got 3 more on Saturday, the Birmingham Bowl. And Birmingham, Alabama, Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, and the South Florida Bulls at 12 o'clock on Saturday. The Armed Forces Bowl, 3:30 on ESPN. Army takes on San Diego State. And the Dollar General Bowl from Mobile, Alabama at 7 o'clock on Saturday evening. Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on the Toledo Rockets. That'll be coming up again from Mobile, Alabama. Then on Christmas Eve, the Hawaii Bowl from Honolulu. 8:30 on Christmas Eve, Houston taking on Fresno State. As we told you, it was a big win last night, a 10-win season, a Conference USA championship, and becoming a program's second winningest coach in just 1 year. Lane Kiffin signs a 10-year contract to stay in Boca Raton, Florida. Kiffin says, "We're grateful that the president and university are this excited about what we are doing here at Florida Atlantic and into the future. Although our focus remains completely on the team and this historic season finale tonight on ESPN." So Kiffin, big win, 50-3, 10-win season, Conference USA championship, blowout over the Akron Zips, 50-3, signs a 10-year contract. I'm going to go ahead and tell you he won't be there 10 years. Sounds good, looks good on paper. On December the 20th, 2017, I'm telling you, he will not be there 10 years at Florida Atlantic University. I'm just saying. So thank you, Jeremiah Clark. It is, as we told you, the opening day of the NCAA signing period, the brand new one. They just implemented it this year. And so who's out there right now going after some of the folks? Clemson receiving the signature of the number 1 overall player in the class of 2018, a 5-star quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He verbally committed to Clemson over a year ago. He signs, the first Clemson player to send over his signature this morning. Lawrence, at 6'6" and 210 pounds, will enroll at Clemson next month following his participation in the U.S. Army All-American Bowl on January the 6th. Lawrence, one of 12 committed Tigers expected to sign today. So they get the number 1 guy in the country, Trevor Lawrence, 6'6", 210, quarterback, number 1 quarterback, 5-star, and Dabo Swinney picks him up as the man. So Lawrence committed to Clemson over Georgia last year. And so also quarterback Justin Fields, the number 2 overall prospect in the class of 2018, he confirmed he's going to stick with his decision to attend Georgia. So SEC East just gets a lot stronger. It's already pretty strong. Just gets a lot stronger with the signing of Justin Fields, the dual threat signal caller, making his choice official on Wednesday, the first day of the new early signing period. He committed to Georgia over Florida State back in October. With the recent coaching turnover among big-time college football programs, there's been renewed efforts to win him over. Texas A&M's Jimbo Fisher was there. Florida's Dan Mullen's been there. Florida State's Willie Taggart's been there. All tried to convince Fields to visit their schools, but spending the weekend in Athens affirmed his decision to play for the Georgia Bulldogs. He's 6'3", 225-pound quarterback out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Passed for 1,678 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He ran for 955 yards and 15 scores. So, again, The number 1 prospect, Trevor Lawrence, going to Clemson. The number 2 prospect, quarterback Justin Fields, officially signing with the Georgia Bulldogs. So the old saying, the rich just keep getting richer here on this first day of the signing period for this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, the signing period for college football. Of course, they'll still have their traditional college football signing on the first Wednesday in February. Virginia Tech, the Hokies, receiving its largest gift ever to create a student-athlete performance center. The gift of over $15 million was announced Monday by University President Tim Sands. School says it came from an alumni couple who are both Virginia natives. The creation of the Student-Athlete Performance Center will involve a transformation of the 4th floor of the Jamerson Athletic Center at Virginia Tech. The project, pending the approval of the Board of Visitors, expected to begin next year. Why would you not? I mean, that's a no-brainer. It's going to happen. Athletic Director Whit Babcock said their innovation will turn a 6,000 square foot space into a a 17,000 square foot space with areas for dining, nutrition, donor hospitality, and recruiting. Will also include a seamless connection to Castle Coliseum, the Hokies basketball arena, which is already accessible from the 4th floor. So a $15 million gift to create a larger and bigger and better student-athlete performance center, again in Blacksburg at Virginia Tech University. It's the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We thank you for being with us again on this Wednesday. We are live again, as we said, on the road at Chick-Fil-A The Crossings in North Johnson City. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we'll be joined by phone Eddie Pless, the tournament director of the Chick-Fil-A Classic, cranking up today, starting later on today. And that'll be happening at Elizabethton High School. We'll find out who's playing, how much it costs to be there, who's in the tournament, the brackets, the entire kit and caboodle. He joins us coming up next year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 656, live from Chick-fil-A at the Crossings in North Johnson City. Saying hello to Sheila Stamper and Vicki Heiss and Gary Taylor. Some of the folks watching this morning, thank you. Also, Chris Payne, hello, Chris, and Scott Fuller, hello, Scott. Some of the folks dialed into us today, and we appreciate that very much. Quick break. We'll talk Chick-fil-A Basketball Classic from Elizabeth next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. At American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the 8 areas of your vehicle that takes constant continuing education is the air conditioner on your vehicle.
Well, you would think that AC would be a simple one, but it's getting to be a lot bigger than just AC. It's the management of the system, not just AC, but heat and everything. It's a lot more computer controlled than it used to be. It used to be just a little button on the dash that you pushed. Now there's all kinds of electronics involved in that. Braking systems used to be fairly simple. Now some of the newer vehicles, you have to have a computer to actually operate the braking system to make sure that it's okay after you've worked on it. Computer controlled of the engine is becoming very important. There's a lot to that. Each one of these areas, the technology is just tripled and quadrupled in the last few years. It's hard to keep up. You really need to stay in the books and know what's going on with them.
American Import and Auto Repair, Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Blue Lizard Australian Sunscreen originated in Australia, where sunscreen standards are the strictest in the world. Although our products are now manufactured here in the U.S., we continue to adhere to the most stringent Australian standards to offer the best in broad-spectrum sun protection. Blue Lizard, the brand most recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Our smart bottle turns blue in the presence of UV rays, reminding you to cover up. You bring the sun, Blue Lizard brings the magic.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call, and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
The 2018 Cal calendar in now for a limited time at Chick-Fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. A 20th anniversary retrospective titled Steers of Yesteryear, including a card with a wide range of free food offerings across the Chick-Fil-A menu. Only $8 plus tax, but hurry, supplies are limited. Each month gives you the chance to collect free Chick-fil-A menu items. The offers vary each month, but hurry, supplies are limited. The 2018 Chick-fil-A Steers of Yesteryear calendar on sale now at Chick-fil-A at the Crossings in North Johnson City. Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's go to the phone. Hello to Nikki Palmer. Hello to Gary Taylor. Hello to Kenny Jenkins. Hello to Joel Ragsdale and Vicki Heiss and Renee McNeil, some of the folks watching the show today. Also, AT up in West Virginia watching the show. So let's go to the phone. He's there, the tournament director of the Chick-fil-A Classic, our buddy Eddie Pless. Good morning, my good friend. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great. And you?
Just fine, sir. Merry Christmas to you. I know you got basketball on your mind, but Christmas right around the corner, and so the birth of the Christ child. So Merry Christmas to you and your family. I know it's a busy time for you, but it's a good time. So the Chick-fil-A Classic, tell me all about it. We got local teams, out-of-town teams, and it starts today. Tell me about it.
Yes, I think we've got a great lineup. Starts today at 3:30. Game times are 3:35, 6:30, and 8. And today our tournament starts off with Sullivan Central High School local. We'll be playing the University School of Nashville. And then after that, the 5 o'clock game is Chucky Doak, again local and a quality team, playing Concord First Assembly, which may bring some of the best talent we've ever had in our gym historically. So 6:30, the host team, Elizabethton, will play Lighthouse Academy out of Antioch, down around Nashville. Prep School, Tony Campbell, the coach, and I believe, if I'm right, his son may be the #1 point guard prospect in the country, but he plays at one of the premier prep schools out in Indiana, but just a neat connection there. And then the last game at 8 o'clock, local Happy Valley, Carter County team playing Memphis Ridgeway, out of Memphis, the Roadrunners, which brings, again, just another quality team to the tournament. And I think, matter of fact, I believe Elizabethton played them in the state tournament back in 2003 or 2004 and lost a close game. I think so. I think there's a little history between our school and Ridgeway. It's a long way to travel, and we appreciate them coming this far.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. We're talking to Eddie Pless, the tournament director, because the tournament's reached the point now where they're calling you to come be in the tournament. So that's a lot of respect for the tournament, because folks are calling you saying, we want to come to Elizabethton, right?
Well, we feel like that. Like I said, we made a really good connection in Memphis the very first year with Stevenson Bratcher, a coach of a school that's no longer there, George Washington Carver. But so that's really good. He gave us a lot of good publicity down there in that area. And then, like I said, we have some college coaches who have recruits who they'd love to see them come locally, so they don't have to travel to watch those kids. So we were able to get a team that route. And like I said, both the teams out of Nashville called us. And, a lot of times people just want to get their kids out of their comfort zone, go to a different place, travel, try to play some good competition, and get them ready for tournament time. So we feel like that this is going to be a great tournament.
It is going to be a great tournament. Sullivan Central, Chucky Doak, Elizabeth, and Happy Valley, the local teams. And, Eddie, how much it costs to get in and come over and watch some great basketball?
It's $5. All tickets are $5. You can come watch all 4 games for $5. There's no sessions, just one big session. We'll have a really good concession stand there, so come spend all day, eat a little bit, and watch some quality basketball here. But we feel like it's the best deal in town. Not much going on basketball this week. I know it's a busy time of year, but for these people that like to watch good basketball, rather be in a gym than in the mall, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and 4 games on Friday to wrap it up in the championship. So $5 a game, or $5 a day rather. And so get in there and watch. You can watch 4 games for $5 or 1 game for $5. It's very affordable for a family, and it all starts today at 3:30. Sullivan Central, Chucky Doak, Elizabeth, and Happy Valley, the local schools. University School out of Nashville, Concord First Assembly, Lighthouse Academy, and Memphis Ridgeway are the out-of-town teams. So it's going to be a great tournament. I will see you over there. I know you're busy trying to get ready, and so I'll see you over there tomorrow. We appreciate you very much, and thanks for checking in with us, all right?
Hey, thank you, and special thanks again to Chick-Fil-A, Tommy Tipton, and the crew for making this possible.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Good job, my friend. Thank you.
Good deal. Good. Thank you. See you, Tom.
Yep, good man right there, our buddy Eddie Pless. And so it starts today, 3:30, 5 o'clock, 6:30, and 8 o'clock. Sullivan Central University School in Game 1. This is an all-boys tournament. 5 o'clock, Chucky Doak and Concord First Assembly. At 6:30, Lighthouse Academy taking on the Elizabethton Cyclones. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, Chuck Babb and his Happy Valley Warriors taking on Memphis Ridgeway. How about that? It's going to be a good one, and looking forward to being around over there on Thursday and Friday and helping out some. So should be a lot of fun. All right, what else going on in sports? Jeremy Livingston is going to join us coming up here in a few minutes, talking on NBA basketball. Major League Soccer, MLS, plans to announce later today that Nashville will be awarded an expansion team. Person speaking on the condition of being anonymous because a public announcement was not authorized. The league called a news conference for today for an announcement of the future of soccer in Nashville. So says MLS Commissioner Don Garber, who will attend along with Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam, Nashville Mayor Megan Berry, and John R. Ingram, head of the group bidding for the Nashville team. And so pretty cool stuff. The MLS is coming to, looks like we'll have an MLS team in Nashville. And so Nashville and Sacramento, California were viewed as the favorites for the league's 25th and 26th teams, with Cincinnati and Detroit, the other finalists. A decision on the second area picked is expected within a few weeks. So, again, looks like Nashville with an announcement coming up today. When the Govs in town and MLS commissioners in town and the mayor's there, hello, it's going to be pretty much a foregone conclusion, a big announcement coming. It's going to be a big deal, and that's a big shot in the arm for Nashville. Not that they need one, because there's a lot going on in the capital city, in the music city. And so it looks like we're going to add an MLS franchise to Nashville. That announcement coming up later today. We'll give you an official announcement about that coming up tomorrow on the show. We're live from Champion Chevrolet, and a special start time from 1 to 3 tomorrow instead of our typical 11 to 1. Also, we want to, before we go to the break, tell you about another basketball tournament coming up. This is an all-ladies tournament coming up December the 27th through the 30th. The Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic Basketball Tournament being played at Hal Henry Gymnasium in Greenville. 16 schools involved in this tournament, including Monacan High from North Chesterfield, Virginia, Shelby Valley from Pikeville, Kentucky, Webb School from Knoxville, Knox Webb, South Forsyth High School from Cummings, Georgia, West Claremont from Cincinnati, Ohio, Lebanon High School from Lebanon, Tennessee, Jefferson County, Daniel Boone, Bradley Central, sorry about the frog, Morristown West and Oak Ridge from Tennessee, along with 5 local schools, Chucky Doak, Greenville, North Green, South Green, and West Green. The multi-day event will feature 29 games over 4 days. Each team will compete in 1 game per day. Advancing to the bracketed tournament format starts on the 27th, again at Hal Henry Gymnasium in Greenville. And again, you can find out more by, more information. You can go to the tournament's Facebook page at Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic Facebook page and check it out. Starts the 27th, runs through the 30th, 29 games in 4 days at Hal Henry Gymnasium in Greenville. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a look. Come back. We'll take a look at NASCAR. Got some NASCAR news. Also, run down college basketball from last night, and also top 25 college basketball, high school basketball, the NBA, and the National Hockey League. All that straight ahead here as we roll on to show number 656 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, live at Chick-Fil-A, the Crossings in North Johnson City.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111.
This holiday season, those of us at Phil's Dream Pit here would like to make it easy for you to entertain your guests and visitors with our Dream Packs to go. We have pork, chicken, or brisket, and the sides. All Dream Packs come with 3 sides, the buns or toast, and the sauce. We can do these value packs from anywhere from 4 up to 50 to 100 people, just depending on how many you have to feed. Call about the Dream Packs to go at Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437.
If you're catching some waves or just playing in the yard, it is important to protect yourself. You may not feel the sun's heat, but UV rays can still damage your skin even in cloudy weather. Blue Lizard Sunscreen, recommended by pharmacists and dermatologists nationwide. Our SPF 30-plus formulations use only the highest quality ingredients for broad spectrum protection. As a reminder to protect yourself, our bottle turns blue when UV light is present. Blue Lizard. We've got you covered.
From the driveways where your kids play basketball and ride their bicycles, to the parking lots at your local church or grocery store, Bracken Paving is an important part of many neighborhoods in our area. No matter how large or how small the job, Bracken strives for excellence in every service they provide. It's a foundation for a strong community. Discover the difference at Bracken Paving and Asphalt Maintenance. Give us a call or visit us online at brackenpaving.com.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live again here at Chick-Fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. Coming up, we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets to the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl coming up on New Year's Day. We'll do that at the top of the hour, which is pretty cool. Right now, Jeremy Livesey from Movement Mortgage with an NBA update. First off, he sat down and said, how's it going? You said,
busy. Very busy.
Busy. That's the way we like it. So, this is awesome. I think this is going to be the trick to taking care of the old throat is tap water. That's it right there. Connie delivers.
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Don't spoil him.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what we needed right there. Oh, room temperature tap water.
Oh, you sound better already.
Thank you. If you ever have a bug, not a bug, but a frog, that'll do it. At least does it for me.
Oh, yeah.
And the last thing you do, but you didn't know this, you don't drink dairy products.
No. I don't drink dairy products anyway, so it works out.
No milkshakes, no milk?
Nope.
If you got a frog, that's the last thing you do.
It's bad for your singing voice.
It is, and your speaking voice, and the frog voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in the house. We're glad he's here. Tilt this back a little bit so we can see the top of his head. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, now I got some posture. Yeah.
Ashley says, sit up, you're on the camera.
Pretty much.
So it has been very busy.
Very.
Closings left and right. How many have you done so far? Since you were here 2 weeks ago, how many have you done?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
Done?
And we've had probably 7 or 8 in the last week, I guess. I don't know.
Wow. That's
We've
awesome.
had 4 this week so far, and we got a couple more. So, but since last week, yeah, we had like 4 on Friday, and 2 yesterday, 1 on Monday, 2 yesterday.
So how does it feel for Jeremy Livesey to hand somebody the keys and say, Merry Christmas, we got you in your home before Christmas? Pretty cool.
Pretty good, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a couple, just the one we closed yesterday, they moved up here from Florida. And
Wow.
they're excited to spend they actually were decorating a tree, and they just want to make sure they were in their house for Christmas, and so it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
So they've got,
good job.
Yeah, 4 days. 4 days to get all decorated. Is what they said. They got people coming in. So
he's a good guy.
Wish them all the luck in the world.
Making memories.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. JeremyLivesey.com. You guys will shut down Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. When you back up?
I'll be working Tuesday. I think the office will be closed.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the title companies are closed on Tuesday as well. So yeah, enjoy it while you can.
That's it.
Yeah.
JeremyLivesey.com. Movement Mortgage, right across from the Cracker Barrel on Boones Creek. We've done
Yep.
shows over there. Going to be doing shows there next month
Mm-hmm.
as soon as we coordinate the date. And love going over there. The new digs is nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep adding people too, don't you?
Yeah, we actually added 2 new loan officers started this week.
Yep, and they are
Jennifer Holyfield and Rob Wagner, and both of them are very experienced. So I mean, it's not a bad problem to have.
No,
getting somebody you don't have to train.
that's it.
Yeah,
Put them in a desk with a phone, turn the light on, and say go to work.
pretty much. Yeah,
Go get them.
Yeah.
And they do. And they
so
have.
far.
Yep, that's what we want.
Yeah.
NBA last
And
night. Let's take a look at the NBA. Your Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
You
They
said
lost.
the Greek Freak is the real deal, right?
Yeah, he's legit.
He's legit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's going to have some staying power. I doubt he'll stay in the Milwaukee area very long, but he will be in the NBA for a very long time.
Milwaukee beat the Cavs 119 to 116. Cavs now 23-9.
Yeah.
Milwaukee improves to 16-13. Sacramento having a tough year. They beat the Sixers last night in Philadelphia by 6, and then Washington defeats New Orleans last night by 10 in Washington. So tonight, you kind of said this Celtic game, which I find interesting. Miami 15-15 in Boston at 26-7. You said that'll be a good game.
I think it will be. Miami's a good team. They don't have a good record.
Yeah.
But matchup-wise, they should match up to Boston pretty well. I mean, they got some big players, and Boston doesn't. So I think it'll be it's either gonna be a blowout on Boston or we'll see. But I think Miami can hang with them.
Toronto and Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana and Atlanta, Brooklyn hosting Sacramento, Orlando, the Magic will be in Chicago against the Bulls,
Mm-hmm.
Lakers in Houston. Houston legit,
They are.
25-4.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the real deal. They've had Chris Paul's had on the team now. He's gone in and they've not missed a beat.
Haven't checked the schedule. Has Houston played Golden State yet in the regular season?
Once. I think they played once.
Once?
Yeah.
Pretty good matchup there, I would think. Utah at Oklahoma City. Also tonight, Detroit at Dallas.
That'll be a good game.
Excuse me. Denver playing host to Minnesota. My boys, the Spurs in Portland, to battle the Trailblazers. The defending world champion Golden State Warriors hosting Memphis. Curry still out?
Curry's still out. He's going to be out Monday, too. So I think that's part of the whole back to the Cleveland thing. They sat LeBron, so I think they're just resting him up so they can, try to get a win on Monday.
They're playing that one where?
They're playing at Golden State.
At Golden State.
Mhm.
The Cavs and
Golden State with no Curry.
on Christmas Day.
Mhm.
Wow, with no Curry.
Yeah.
Clippers hosting Phoenix tonight as well, so it's a busy night, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games on tap tonight.
12
in
games
the
on,
NBA.
about 2 of them are good. So.
Yeah. He does tells it like it is,
Yeah.
like Howard Cosell.
I'm really hoping I hope that Houston. Okay, I'm gonna say Houston and LA's on. I'll be good with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you watch? Which system? You got? NBA TV?
Yeah, we got NBA TV. So,
There you go. So you can have that or Golden State and Memphis. Which won't be a game, will it?
No, it will not be a game. But I'm just praying. Yeah, hopefully the Lakers will be on tonight. So at least it's gonna be something to watch.
Lakers, you okay with them? They all right?
Hey, they're gonna be good.
Who's their guy?
They're young. And you got Lonzo Ball's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad player.
Okay.
So
Dad's a little squirrely though, isn't he?
and that's crazy. Yeah, but you can't fault him. He loves his kids. He's
Yeah.
just doesn't really go about. I think he's exploiting his kids for one thing, but
Yeah. I
I
would agree with that.
don't. It's not the way I would want to raise a kid. But I mean, he's getting
Each to his own.
I guess no harm, no foul.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not the way I do it either. But
No.
anyway, the Lakers will be in Golden State tonight to take on the Warriors. Did I say that right? Yeah.
That'll be a good game.
No, they'll take on Houston tonight.
Yeah, they're playing Houston tonight. Yeah.
Memphis has got Golden State.
Yeah, that'll be a blowout. Yeah.
College football. Hear anything about recruiting for Tennessee today?
Saw where they just got the quarterback from, I forget which team it was, just said he decommitted and he's going to UT, I guess. I saw something online this morning about it.
I'll double check on that.
I forget which. There's a 3-star quarterback. I don't know how good he is, but he had his visit last week and then he decommitted, and I guess he's signing either today
Tennessee.
or wait. I guess he's.
I would think with Dormady there and Garantano there, if you're
you're quarterback rich.
If you're a quarterback,
you better be good.
Well, and those guys proved not to get it done. So if you're a quarterback, I'm not so sure I wouldn't go. I wouldn't take a
I
whirl.
think it'd be too much of a. There it is.
Tennessee lands Newhall, California quarterback J.T. Shrout, who's been a long-time Cal commit. Jeremy Pruitt gets his quarterback. So how about that? J.T. Shrout out of California, is that correct?
Yep. So
you too. Merry Christmas.
So you heard it here first.
Heard it right here.
Or second.
Or second, maybe, apparently. So this is why I'm getting my tablet today. I can't wait so I can be on top of things.
Yeah.
Tennessee flips a 3-star quarterback from University of California, J.T. Shrout, S-H-R-O-U-T. Newhall, California, Hart quarterback. Newhall Hart quarterback from California.
Yeah, I think he was a pro style, so I'm not sure how good that's going to be with our offensive scheme, and we don't know. I guess we don't even know what their offense is going to be like now. So
there you go. But it sounds good for a guy that's been on the job for less than 2 weeks.
He's doing great, and
so
looks like Jennings may be back on the team eventually at some point too. So we'll see how that works out.
So Tennessee gets a quarterback today. Decommits from California, being signed the papers. Got the picture of him signing the papers. He's going to be a Tennessee Vol. So
there you go.
I think if Tennessee fans will leave this guy alone,
I think he'll be all right.
Just leave him alone and let him get the job done. Don't micromanage like you did Kiffin and Dooley and, of course, Butch Jones.
Kiffin's doing all right now.
Yeah, Kiffin signed a 10-year contract.
He should.
Last night.
Yeah.
Conference championship, 10-win season, beat Akron 50-3. Looked like a high school team he was playing.
I don't think he punts either. They go for it on 4th down every time.
Oh yeah.
It's fun to watch.
His punter don't get much work.
No, he's not going to be an NFL prospect. I can tell you that. So.
Jeremy Livesey with an NBA update. Now you're rocking today. You got a Christmas lunch at the.
We have a Christmas luncheon and we got a couple long naps this afternoon. So, and trying to wrap it up. Trying to get as much done before Christmas.
So he can't stay. Is my point. You got to roll, right? You trucking?
I don't know what time it is.
It is 11:44.
I have 16 minutes.
16
to be
minutes
across the street.
You get across town, get what you need, get trucking, and get back to the office.
No.
Oh.
No, I got to pick up stuff in 16 minutes.
All right.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, we'll just stay here and chat then. Yeah. You have your Christmas shopping done?
No.
Okay. Are you?
No, I do not.
Are you concerned about your Christmas shopping?
Absolutely not.
No, not the least.
We're at the gift card stage right now, so the originality is out the window now. So
I love his guys.
Not a lot of thought going in this one. It's
one
just
of those.
Pretty much.
One of those.
Yeah. And now
25, 40, 25, 40.
And the sad part is Food City carries most of them now, so it's kind of easy to do all that. So
your one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
Food City. Plus you get value points when you buy the gift cards there.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Oh yeah, you get gas business and everything. Yeah.
I was talking to my brother tonight. Gas. I got gas for $2.03 the other day at Food City.
I did not.
He said $2.03. You serious? I said, yeah. I said it's almost $3 up there. That's regular unleaded. I said we need to move to Tennessee where
exactly.
This is the place to be, man. So you had a couple moving in from Florida.
Oh, they got a pay raise just by moving. Because no income tax. Well, I guess the income tax is the same, but they said just the cost of living is different.
I'm gonna call you.
And we got a guy I met with yesterday. He's moving here from California, and he's actually taking about a $20,000 a year pay cut on his job, but he's actually going to be bringing home more money because the cost of living is so much less here. It's insane.
It's it kind of goes without saying.
Yeah.
Where do these people move in from Florida? You remember Boca Raton?
Oh, Orlando.
Came in from Orlando.
Yeah.
Moving in from Orlando to East Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah.
God's country.
Boca Raton, they'd stay. Kiffin's saving the world down there. So everything's good in Boca Raton. But no, they just wanted to be up here with. They got family moving up here eventually, and they wanted to be the first one, and they love the area, which I think a lot of people around here take it for granted. And they were as happy as could be.
There you go.
So.
All right, before I let you go, top 5 teams right now in the NBA. Who's the best team out there?
I still think Golden State. Yeah.
Number 1. Number 2?
Right now, I'd say probably Houston. Yeah.
Number 3?
I would go with Cleveland.
Number 4?
Boston.
Okay. And your 5th best team? NBA.
I'm going to say your Spurs, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Spurs are, now they got Kawhi back. They're,
look out.
They look like, they've got some legs under them now.
Keep an eye on them.
Yeah, they're not bad.
The Spurs will be important.
They better do it this year if they're going to do anything, because they ain't going to be the same team next year.
No. Father Time's catching up with him.
He's never been defeated.
I'm not even sure Parker's even playing much now. He's hurt again. So.
He stays hurt, and Ginobili's about the same way. So.
Yeah. Those guys, man, I'm telling you, taking a pounding for all these years.
Oh, yeah. You can see
it's
caught up with them pretty quick. I think
yeah.
they're going to have a hard time rebuilding, too. But the Spurs have not been a team that is willing to give out the big contracts. So they're going to get a whole lot of free agents.
You've been to an NBA game, haven't you, in person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you go, I mean, TV doesn't do it justice. You're talking about pounding. When those guys sit a pick in the NBA, they'll knock your teeth out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's
guys.
It's basically football without the pads.
Exactly.
I mean,
they run like deer, these big guys.
Yeah.
I mean, when they set a pick, I mean,
they'll
never
leave
watching.
a mark.
Huh?
They'll leave a mark.
Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, it's serious. It's physical. My point is, these guys take a pounding for 82 nights a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so Parker and Ginobili and these guys, I mean, it's catching up with them. So.
Yeah, people don't realize how physical it is, and the sad part is it's not as physical as it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, back when the bad boys of Detroit and when Jordan was playing, Lord, I can imagine,
They toned it down some.
And they were playing 82 games a year, like they didn't sit out games.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's all good. We're getting ready to give away tickets to the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl. That's pretty cool. 2 tickets and meals. New Year's Day. Wouldn't that be cool? Go down and watch Auburn and Central Florida. Tim's here. The owner's going to pull the tickets. So that's pretty cool.
That'd be a good game.
Yeah. Auburn and Central Florida, New Year's Day.
Undefeated, yeah.
Yep, 12:30 on New Year's Day.
That'd be good.
So, I'm glad you came by.
I'm glad you too.
JeremyLivesey.com Movement Mortgage. We got to figure out when I'm coming over there in January to hang out with you and McClure and
see all the new people. Yeah.
Crystal and Jennifer and
Rob.
Yep. You.
Brittany.
Mm-hmm. Got the kids in there.
We got a whole crew.
We got the crew.
Yeah.
New digs, beautiful new digs, and busy.
Very.
I like it. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Merry Christmas to you.
Sky's been a great friend, I'm telling you. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We are live at Chick-fil-A. I think he's here. Big Daddy, you gonna pull it? He is.
Do I need to enter now?
No, we'll take a break. We're gonna let him do it coming up here. Somebody's about to be a happy camper. Compliments of Chick-fil-A. The Crossings in North Johnson City. Right after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Phil Pipkin, owner of Phil's Dream Pit. Do you like smoked turkey? Do you like smoked ham? For your Christmas or New Year's dinner, enjoy a spiral sliced smoked ham or smoked turkey breast smoked right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Smoked hams, 9 to 11 pounds at $8.50 a pound. The smoked turkey breast goes from 2 to 4 pounds at $11.49 per pound. Order by Tuesday, December the 19th. Pick up Friday, December the 22nd, or Saturday, December 23rd. Let us take care of your Christmas or New Year's dinner with a smoked turkey breast or spiral smoked ham. Call 349-6437. Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the parts. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
The 2018 Cal Calendar in now for a limited time at Chick-Fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. A 20th anniversary retrospective titled Steers of Yesteryear, including a card with a wide range of free food offerings across the Chick-Fil-A menu. Only $8 plus tax, but hurry, supplies are limited. Each month gives you the chance to collect free Chick-Fil-A menu items. The offers vary each month, but hurry, supplies are limited. The 2018 Chick-Fil-A Steers of Yesteryear Calendar on sale now at Chick-fil-A at The Crossings in North Johnson City. Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We're live at Chick-fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. Coming up, somebody's going to win tickets. He's here. Big Daddy's in the house. The owner of said establishment, Tim Birchfield, is going to pull the winning name. I think it's only fitting that he does that, or we'll do that. So that's pretty cool. He'll do that coming up here in just a few minutes. Let's run down college basketball last night. First off, the Buccaneers of East Tennessee State got a big win on the road. The Santo Bradford, again, a big win for the Bucs as they win in Detroit last night. Final score for East Tennessee State. The Bucs pick up the W as they beat Detroit 81-73. Bucs now go to 7-4 in the season. Bradford with a 21-point night to lead the Buccaneer attack, and so 7-4 East Tennessee State, and Detroit falls to 4 and yeah, all right. Prince too small. So 4-8 or 4-6. Let's see. Good grief. 4-8 is the record for the Titans of Detroit. The Bucs get a big win on the road last night in Detroit, 81-73. Joe Vento will talk more about it when he gets in here in a little while with his Buck update with the Johnson City Press. College basketball, other winners last night. 9th-ranked Xavier over my boys, the Thundering Herd. Marshall got beat. East Tennessee State lost to them over the weekend. Marshall lost to them last night. Xavier wins by 4. They're now 11-1. 13th-ranked Virginia blows out Savannah State by 31 points last night in Charlottesville. 17th ranked Oklahoma, the Sooners go to 9-1. They win 105 to 68 over Northwest State. Also, you have Cincinnati with a 77-49 win last night. 8th ranked Texas A&M, the Aggies go to 10-1, defeating Northern Kentucky by 6, 64-58. Wichita State, the Shockers go to 9-2. 11th ranked Wichita State with a 89-80 win over Arkansas State. They struggled, but they beat them. They're now 4-8. Wichita State's 9-2. Texas Tech, the Red Raiders go to 10-1. 21st ranked Texas Tech with a 90-54 win over Florida Atlantic. And it was Arizona State stays undefeated at 11-0 now, third in the country. They win by 34 over Longwood, 95-61. And men's top 25 college basketball. Tonight you have the following: Tennessee, the Volunteers in Thompson Bowling Arena take on the Furman Paladins. Pretty good basketball team. Could be an interesting test for Rick Barnes and his men's basketball team. Furman comes in at 9-3. Tennessee, number 21 in the country, at 7-2. 9 o'clock tip-off tonight from Thompson Bowling Arena. 4th-ranked Duke will entertain Evansville, the Purple Aces, tonight. 10th-ranked West Virginia, the Mountaineers hosting Coppin State. Seton Hall, the 23rd-ranked Pirates against Wagner. Baylor, 18th-ranked Bears, tonight hosting Southern. It is Wofford traveling to the Dean Dome in Chapel Hill to battle the 5th-ranked North Carolina Tar Heels, or 10-1. And the Creighton Blue Jays, 25th-ranked team in the country, taking on USCU, a 4-10 basketball team tonight in men's top 25 play. Before we go to the break, the National Hockey League last night, the Predators lose on the ice at home against Winnipeg. The Jets come into Nashville and beat them 6-4, outskate them by 2. The Preds now 21-8 on the season. Other winners last night, Toronto skates past Carolina, 8-1. Rangers 4, Anaheim 1. Minnesota 6, Ottawa 4. Detroit skates past the Islanders 6-3. Also in the National Hockey League last night, Boston shuts out Buffalo in Buffalo, 3-0 Bruins over the Sabres. Washington skating past Dallas in Dallas 4-3. Florida 3-2 winner at Arizona. Montreal wins on the ice 7-5 in Vancouver against the Canucks. And the Vegas Golden Knights win last night, defeating Tampa Bay. Good matchup there. Vegas now 22-9, skates past Tampa Bay, who's now 24-7. A really good matchup, 4-3 the final in Las Vegas. 3 on tap tonight. Toronto skates in Columbus against the Blue Jackets. Toronto, good matchup, 21-13 for the Maple Leafs. The Blue Jackets in Columbus at 20-13 tonight. Detroit skates in Philadelphia, and the St. Louis Blues in Calgary against the Flames. That's the National Hockey League and the men's top 25 college basketball scores from last night and schedule for tonight. When we go to the break and pick a winner chicken dinner at Chick-Fil-A. Tim Birchfield's going to do that coming up here in just a second. Boys basketball last night, Northview Academy over West Green, 57-49. Gate City holds off Daniel Boone, 75-66 in a packed-out Bobby Snyder gym. He was just here a few minutes ago, Coach Snyder. He was there last night to honor him. He said, Tom, I don't think I've ever seen as many people in the gym. I was there last night at Daniel Boone to watch Mac McClung and Gate City defeat Daniel Boone 75-66. North, a 4-point win over Sullivan South boys last night. In Virginia, J.I. Burton beat Lee. John Battle beat Ridgeview. Holston over Ryco. Twin Springs, a 5-point win over Council. Abington beat Virginia High. Chilhowie over Tazewell. Also last night, you had Twin Valley defeating Grundy, and Northwood a 7-point winner over Hurley. Today, boys action, Cherokee at Tennessee High at Viking Hall. Of course, we gave you the Chick-fil-A Classic, 3:30, Sullivan Central University School out of Nashville. 5 o'clock, Chucky Doak and Concord First Assembly. 6:30, Elizabethton and Lighthouse Academy. And at 8 o'clock tonight, it's Happy Valley and Memphis Ridgeway. All that $5 ticket to get in to see all 4 games. Again, at Elizabethton High School. And Sullivan South plays at Volunteer tonight. Lehigh at Eastside in Southwest Virginia. And the Hoopalachia Hardwood Classic at Twin Valley High School. Tonight you have Tazewell and Richlands at 7:30, and Riverview, West Virginia, and East Montgomery at 9 o'clock tonight in boys high school basketball. Girls hoops. Daniel Boone last night beat Gate City 74-16. Cock County's ladies over Cosby by 9. Sullivan South's Lady Rebels make it 7 straight. They beat Sullivan North 55-22. In Southwest Virginia, Ridgeview over J.I. Burton 70-37. Ryco's ladies beat Holston by 11. Twin Springs ladies by 20, 55-35 over Council. And Abington's Lady Falcons last night beat Virginia High 64-48. And girls high school basketball last night at the Holiday Classic in Orlando. Wise Central beat Jackson County, Kentucky 55-45 in girls action. And then tonight, starting actually this afternoon, the Doc Maples Holiday Hoops Invitational at Viking Hall. You have Dobbinsville at Sullivan Central at 4. Sullivan East ladies in Granger tomorrow at 5:30. And actually, that's today. I'm sorry. Starts today. DB and Central at 4. Sullivan East and Granger at 5:30. Tennessee High and Charlotte Latin out of North Carolina, obviously, at 5:30. And Happy Valley's ladies take on Spring Valley, West Virginia in a nightcap. Game 4 tonight. All that going on again at the Doc Maples Holiday Hoops Invitational at Viking Hall in Bristol. We'll take a quick break. He's here, the owner of Chick-fil-A. We've been talking about this for 4 or 5 weeks. Greg Sawyer's going to join us talking baseball, but in between that, the Godfather's going to come and pull the winning name for the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Goodness, this went blank. Chick-fil-A, I was looking up here at that milkshake and blanked out. Peppermint chocolate chip milkshake. Goodness gracious, I'm just mesmerized. Anyway, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl tickets, Tim Birchfield, the owner, is going to pull those tickets, and then we're going to have lots of baseball. We got lots to talk about. Manny Machado and J.D. Martinez, and we got lots to talk about with my man Greg Salyer. We'll take a break. Don't forget, next week we're off, taking all week off. We'll come back on January the 2nd. Tomorrow will be a Champion Chevrolet, taking Friday off to get the holiday season started right. And so we'll get our final baseball update of 2017 coming up in just a few minutes. But next, as promised, Tim Birchfield in here, the owner of Chick-Fil-A, to pull the winning name here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
At American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE Master Technicians here. With the ratio, goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import and Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
If you're catching some waves or just playing in the yard, it is important to protect yourself. You may not feel the sun's heat, but UV rays can still damage your skin even in cloudy weather. Blue Lizard Sunscreen, recommended by pharmacists and dermatologists nationwide. Our SPF 30-plus formulations use only the highest quality ingredients for broad spectrum protection. As a reminder to protect yourself, our bottle turns blue when UV light is present. Blue Lizard, we've got you covered.
Your life is always changing. You never know what shape it will take, or how your financial needs might change. But if we talk about your investments and how they can provide for you and your family, the future becomes clear. At Wells Fargo Advisors, we believe conversation leads to financial clarity. Let's start a conversation today.
He's 6, back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. I'm not Tim Birchfield. Let's get him on, that handsome rascal. Let's get him right here, and boom, there he is, the godfather of chicken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Good. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this place is hopping. We like it.
It is hopping.
Yes, it's hopping. I want you to see this right here real quick. This is really cool. Oh, here we go. We just staged that. See, she's a marketing guru.
We just did it.
But check this out. This is really cool. Oh, I got the wrong camera. Check this out. This is the actual 50th Peach Bowl ticket. Get my big finger out of the way. This is the winner's going to get this. They're going to go. Well, tell them what they won. That sounds like Bob Barker. Johnny, tell them what they won.
well, Tom, this is the 50th anniversary. So there's the box, and they're going to get this. They get 2 tickets on the mezzanine, section 202, row 2 of the brand new Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta. And these tickets are right about the goal line. And also, they get 2 tickets, complimentary tickets to the Fan Fest, which is beforehand, which is our sort of pep rally for all the things about Chick-fil-A, all the things about both teams. Both teams will do their walkthrough through there, and it's a real festive occasion. It's kind of like going to the fair, except for football. So it's a lot of the bowl games do it before their events, and it's a great day. I've been there 10 times in the past, and so it's a great day to see a ball game.
Other things going on that day, January 1st, New Year's Day, obviously the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl Parade, downtown Atlanta from 8 to 9 o'clock on New Year's morning. Then the Fan Fest that Tim alluded to, presented by Tyson and Chick-fil-A, the Georgia World Congress Center. That'll be going on from 8 a.m. till noon on New Year's morning. Then Prime Sport MVP Tailgate Party. Of course, that's all tied into Chick-fil-A and the Peach Bowl, and it's been a good run, the Chick-fil-A and the Peach Bowl. It's been a great partnership, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Of course, the two teams that are playing, everybody knows about Auburn. Mm-hmm. Not many people know about the University of Central Florida. They're the highest scoring team in college football. So we think the score might be 65 to 64. So if you like a lot of touchdowns and you like a lot of scoring, be the game be. Now let's go ahead and let me tell you who the winner is.
Yeah, let's tell you who the winner, because there's what comes in the very decorative box of the tickets, and so the winner is
Megan Scott.
Megan Scott.
Yep, she placed an order with the mobile app, and we looked up. She places a lot of orders with the mobile app and comes in and gets food for her family. So we're going to be contacting her and giving these tickets to her hopefully today sometime. So we're really proud to be able to partner with the Chick-fil-A Bowl and with you and give these away. So
yes. You've been an owner-operator for how many years, Chick-fil-A?
34.
34 years. This is a softball question, so I'm going to throw it at you, and you're ready for it.
Yeah.
What do you feel like separates Chick-fil-A from other fast food companies? You've been around them for 34 years.
Well, I mean, we only try to do three things. Serve great food with great people in a clean restaurant. So and we think that's enough.
Yeah. Serve great food and have great people and have clean restaurants.
Yep.
And the rest sells itself.
And do it all day, every day.
What I think's cool, and I've told you this before off camera many, many times, the fact you're closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
The Lord honors that because your sales are as good, if not better, than most fast foods are open 7 days a week.
That's right. That's right. And it's good. Everybody needs a rest.
Yeah.
Even the equipment needs a rest. Everything needs a rest for a day, and the people who want to go to church, they get a chance to go and not have to make adjustments to their schedule, and nothing else, they get to rest all day.
That's it.
So, all right,
Chick-fil-A, awesome. Megan Scott. I don't know where this young lady's from, but
yeah,
Connie's on the phone tracking her down, and
she's right here in Johnson City.
We're gonna make him a happy camper.
Yeah.
Way to go, Connie. Good job.
All right, well, awesome. I'm going to move out of the way and let somebody important get in here.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
I treasure this man's friendship. Tell him before we go, tell him about the book you gave me, the little tiny book that I've read about Jesus.
I've got a little friend. I got a friend that died this past year that wrote a book called The Life of... Actually, he didn't write the book. He took all of the four Gospels and got permission from Billy Graham and J.B. Phillips to put the scripture in the chronological order of how it happened. And so it's a combination of all four Gospels. As you know, some of the accounts are all repeated in the four Gospels. So this takes all of them, puts them together in the way it happened. So if you ever wondered, when did he turn the water into wine, or when did he heal the lepers, it's got it all in the order of when he actually did it. And so it's really a neat little book, and it was, my friend used it to take around the world, and even in places where the Bible was not allowed, and when they said, is this the Bible, he was able to say, no, it's not. It's the story of the life of Jesus. And so it's, but that's what it was. So I was glad to be able to give you one of them.
Awesome. It's an awesome read.
Yeah.
Awesome read. And that's what it's all about.
That's right.
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me some taters.
I'm moving on, man.
You got it.
All right.
Good man. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. We'll get back into Megan Scott wins it. She wins tickets to the Peach Bowl to see, as Tim said, the high-scoring Central Florida Black Knights and Gus Malzahn, his Auburn Tigers, on New Year's Day. Tickets to get into the Fan Fest, tickets to the ball game, and meals, compliments of Chick-fil-A. So Megan Scott wins it. Congratulations. Greg Salyer back in talking baseball next year on the Tom Davis Sports Show.
This is Phil Pipkin, owner of Phil's Dream Pit. Do you like smoked turkey? Do you like smoked ham? For your Christmas or New Year's dinner, enjoy a spiral sliced smoked ham or smoked turkey breast smoked right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Smoked hams, 9 to 11 pounds at $8.50 a pound. The smoked turkey breast goes from 2 to 4 pounds at $11.49 per pound. Order by Tuesday, December the 19th. Pick up Friday, December the 22nd, or Saturday, December 23rd. Let us take care of your Christmas or New Year's dinner with a smoked turkey breast or spiral smoked ham. Call 349-6437. Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
The 2018 Cal Calendar in now for a limited time at Chick-Fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. A 20th anniversary retrospective titled Steers of Yesteryear, including a card with a wide range of free food offerings across the Chick-Fil-A menu. Only $8 plus tax, but hurry, supplies are limited. Each month gives you the chance to collect free Chick-Fil-A menu items. The offers vary each month, but hurry, supplies are limited. The 2018 Chick-Fil-A Steers of Yesteryear Calendar on sale now at Chick-fil-A at The Crossings in North Johnson City. Back live with the Tom Davis Sports Show. He's here, ready to talk Major League Baseball. Our buddy Greg Salyer. Well, Megan Scott's a happy camper. Be nice, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. My daughter's name was in that bag, and we talked about it yesterday. What our plans were going to be if her name was pulled out. So
thinking positive.
Yeah.
However, Megan Scott won it, so I know Connie's in touch with her to get her in here to present her that little box with the tickets, and that's pretty cool. I guess they'll have a backup winner in the event that, I think they did say that they're going to pull back up in the event. Maybe she can't go for whatever reason. So, anyway, Megan Scott is your winner. Congratulations. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
That sounds so corny, but anyway, it's all right. It is what it is. All right, here we go.
But it's true here where we're at today.
Where we are. I got my new bell. You like this?
Oh, yeah, I like that bell.
Yeah. How about that on the cross?
Yeah,
hey, I picked this up too.
Anything with a cross on it.
There you go. I thought this was neat. I am a whosoever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
there? John 3:16.
Yeah.
For God so loved the world that whosoever believeth in him.
Yeah.
Well, Greg and I are whosoevers.
That's right.
That's cool. Picked it up for $4. The ribbon, a little cheesy for a 6'5" guy, but that's all right. Just leave it on there. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. Let's get into baseball. Let's start with, and I'm going to hit him with a plethora of things. Yu Darvish, what's the latest on you?
Yu Darvish, I'll tell you. I didn't see this one coming, but, and the Astros have not confirmed that they've done it, but the word is that they have met with Yu Darvish, and, man, I'll tell you, if they sign that guy, they are just loaded for next year, especially in the pitching department. So, that's one of the reasons they got where they did and winning the World Series this year. And if they can add an arm like him, a lot of people saw him on the big stage last year and were a little disappointed that he didn't do better against the Astros. But evidently they saw something that they liked, because they're going out and talking with him and maybe going to pick him up as a free agent.
One of the selling points, he still has a home in Dallas, so they're thinking maybe they can lure him back to Texas because he still has a home there because he pitched for the Rangers last year. Yeah, you throw him in there with Dallas Keuchel, Justin Verlander, Lance McCullers, Charlie Morton, Brad Peacock. Well, you suddenly got a very stout starting five. You add Darvish.
Absolutely.
And I guess it's a chance he'll go, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't want to play for the team that won the World Series last year?
Red Sox. What's the latest? The Red Sox, they signed incumbent first baseman Mitch Moreland.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to have the Mitch Moreland is supposed to have a space.
Yeah.
Mitch Moreland 2.
Let me show you what I read here.
Yeah.
See there, Mitch Moreland 2, and Moreland and 2 are smacked together, so it should be Mitch Moreland.
Yeah.
2-year contract extension. And you can tell I'm not a Red Sox guy. I guess I should be, but anyway, they signed him. And what's that do with J.D. Martinez and everything else?
Well, I don't know that it affects J.D. Martinez a whole lot, but it does affect Eric Hosmer considerably. For one thing, it takes the Red Sox out of that mix for J.D. Hosmer. So so now he can't go to another team and say, "Oh, well, the Red Sox have offered me this," because they haven't, and everybody knows that. So he can't say, "Well, I can always go play for the Red Sox." So that's a big deal. I mean, that means that it's gonna hurt Hosmer a little bit, I think, when he's trying to make some deals now and signing as a free agent. I could see the Red Sox, though, still going out and getting J.D. Martinez. I think they're in on him. I think I'll be surprised if he doesn't go there, to be honest. I think that's the guy that they really want, and I think he'll probably try to replace Hanley Ramirez. I think they're trying to move him, and I wouldn't be surprised if J.D. Martinez isn't the guy that goes in and does that.
Ramirez is about to turn 34, and they got to pony up $22 million for the upcoming season for Hanley Ramirez, so his contract includes another $22 million option for 2019, and that will vest if he logs at least 497 plate appearances next year. So anyway, Hanley Ramirez may be, please ma'am, ice and tea, thank you dear. She is so nice, Miss Amanda. What a nice lady. So anyway, Hanley Ramirez may be out the door.
He may be.
Yeah. So is that a good move for the Red Sox? If you keep Jackie Bradley, get J.D. Martinez, and unload Hanley Ramirez, is that good?
And you still got Mookie Betts. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a significant upgrade for the Red Sox if they do that.
Jake Arrieta, what's the latest on him?
I'm not hearing hardly anything about Jake Arrieta, which is scary because that means somebody's getting ready to sign him. If you don't hear anything, that means something's big's probably in the works. So I'm not sure, to be honest.
Thank you.
I haven't Googled him in a few days, so to see what's up. But I'm not hearing much at all about Jake Arrieta, which means that something's probably getting ready to happen. He's probably in some serious talks with somebody, and it's probably going to happen soon. Hosmer, I'll tell you that, like I said, the Mitch Moreland thing hurt him. I think. I don't think he wants to go back to Kansas City. I think he wants to go somewhere where he can have a little bit more power, play in a ballpark where he can show his power a little more. So I think there's several teams that would love to have Hosmer. I really thought the Red Sox were one of those teams, but of course they went back with Moreland. You know, I could see a team like maybe the Rangers reaching out to him, and I don't know. You know, the Phillies went out and got Carlos Santana to play first base, and they signed him to a 3-year deal. I think Hosmer will probably get more years and more money per year as well, but you know, he's younger, so that's probably a definite. But look for him to sign somewhere, I think, pretty soon.
Manny Machado, what's the latest on him?
Well, I'll tell you, the Orioles need to either fish or cut bait at this point with Manny Machado.
I agree with you.
Every day that they don't move him, I think is hurting them at this point. I think this is the peak for him. I don't know that they will ever get as much of a return as they can get for him now. I mean, he's still under team control for 2 years, and you know that's very attractive to a team. They could decide to keep him, play him again this year, let him. But then, you know, if you've got him then for just 1 year and you trade him, then you know he's not worth as much. So the Orioles need pitching really, really bad. They only have really 2 starting pitchers with any major league experience on their roster. So they need to pick up some starting pitching. And now we found out today that Zach Britton has torn his Achilles tendon and is going to be out for 6 months. So he's getting ready to have surgery for that. And so they need a closer as well. So the Orioles are hurting when it comes to pitching. And, you know, I think they really need to make a move for Manny Machado at this, or to move him at this point. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of teams in on him. The Cardinals are definitely all over him. I think the Cardinals really want him. And, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to a team like that.
Hello to Londa Whittington up in West Virginia watching the show. She said, love me some Chick-fil-A. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Londa. What a sweetheart. Thank you very much. Went to school with her back in the day. Aaron Nicole Allen Van Dyke, hello to you. John Michael Bear, J.T. Holloman, some of the folks watching the show. Thank you very much. We're talking to Greg Salyer. We're talking Major League Baseball. The St. Louis Cardinals, they have done very well in the offseason. They picked up Marcell Ozuna, and they picked up a couple other guys. Of course, that just makes the NL Central that much stronger.
Yeah.
Much to the demise of you us Reds fans.
Us Reds fans.
Us Reds fans. So the outfielder Ozuna, big pickup, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They needed that middle of the lineup bat, and you know, and they went out and got their guy. So you know, good for them. I mean, they saw him, they wanted him, they made the deal. It was a good move, really, probably for both teams, knowing what the Marlins are trying to do there in Miami. But better move for the Cardinals, I think. He's going to be that impact bat that they needed in the middle of the lineup. And plus, you know, they moved Stephen Piscotty to Oakland, which that was a great move. I mean, I've got to give it to the Cardinals for that. That was a class act for them to trade him back to his hometown team, the Oakland Athletics. Do you know the story there with his mom? Okay, his mom has ALS, and you know, so basically she's dying, and she probably has a couple of years to live, and they traded him back to his hometown team. He grew up in Oakland, and so they've moved him back to where he can be close to his family there, while his mom is going to be dealing with that disease for the next couple of years.
Joe Vento joins us coming up in a few minutes again from the John City Press talking ETSU sports. I'm going to run down. You got 10 seconds a guy. I'm going to run them down through and tell me what the latest is. Lorenzo Cain.
Giants are still in on him, I think. You know, look for a team like maybe the Mets to even pick him up.
Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria just got traded today, minutes ago. He is now a San Francisco Giant.
There you go.
So that tells us that the Pablo Sandoval experiment in San Francisco is over for a second time.
For
a second time.
Pablo's out.
Yes.
Right.
Evan Longoria will be the third baseman for the San Francisco Giants.
Mike Moustakas.
You know who I think is really trying to get Moustakas, and it surprised me a little bit, the White Sox. I think they're really in on him. I think they're looking for somebody that can do what he does, and they're a team that they've still got some young players they can move. They've even talked about moving Abreu. So I don't know that they have to do that to get him, but they may go out and sign Moustakas.
Got you 2 or 3 more here. I know for sake of time we can get down to this list more and more, but Lance Lynn, Cardinals.
Not hearing a lot about Lance Lynn. The pitchers have been quiet so far. We've not been hearing a lot about some of these guys. So I don't know. I mean, I think there's a big market for him, though. I think there's a lot of teams that be in on him.
Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart signed
gone.
Yes, 3-year deal with the Angels.
Yep.
Let me tell you, the Angels.
That's what we're getting ready to say. The Angels are loaded for bear.
They are loaded. And because right after they did that, what do? They go out and trade for Ian Kinsler. So here's what they did with Zach Cozart. Okay, they've already got Andrelton Simmons playing shortstop. Mm-hmm. So they don't need a shortstop, definitely. So they reach out to Zach Cozart as a free agent and say, hey, are you willing to play second base for us if we'll sign you? He says, sure, I'll play second base. Well, before the signing goes through with Cozart, I guess they know they have something in the works to trade for Ian Kinsler. They go back to Zach Cozart, and they said, oh, okay, you've agreed to play second base. How about third base? Will you be our third baseman? And he said, sure, I'll play third base. So now they are loaded. I mean, that team is going to be
Mike
some
Trout,
kind of good.
Albert Pujols, Zach Cozart. I mean, these guys, they got some hammers over there.
Yes, they do.
You can't pitch around them.
No, you can't.
You can pitch around
Pujols. There's
nobody
nobody to pitch around. They're one pitcher away, one starter away from being able to compete with the Astros.
There you go.
I mean, and I never thought I would be saying that about the Angels, at least for a couple of years. But that's where they are. They are one starting pitcher away from being able to compete for that American League West.
2 more and I'll let you go. Again, Jay Bruce. I'm going to give you 3. And then we got Joe Vento waiting. Jay Bruce, Todd Frazier, and Jonathan Lucroy.
Todd Frazier. I keep hearing that the Yankees want to re-sign him. I don't know about that. It may happen. I hear the White Sox would like to have him back as well. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with him. The market for Jay Bruce is going to be is going to come around after J.D. Martinez signs. I think it's
trickle down.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And after J.D. Martinez signs with somebody, then we'll start hearing all about Jay Bruce, and he'll know how much he's going to get.
And Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy, an interesting name. I think a player that a lot of teams would like to have. He's a clubhouse guy. He's got some intangibles. Okay, I bought a book yesterday. I got to tell you this. I was at Dollar Tree, okay? I very seldom even look at the books at Dollar Tree, but I'm walking by and I'm just kind of looking, and they have this book, and the title of the book is Intangible, but it's Intangible, B-A-L-L, at the end. And the book is all about those little intangible things that make players help teams win. And I can't wait to read. I read the introduction last night, and it's going to be a fascinating read. I can't wait to read this book. But Jonathan Lucroy is one of those guys that has some of those intangibles. He's a guy that he's going to make a team win wherever he goes.
Yep.
And I think there's several teams that's going to be looking at him. Definitely a catcher that can hit for power and hit for average, and that's not something you get all the time. So, I don't know. I made some guesses on a few of these guys, and I missed them. So I'm not even going to guess on Lucroy.
He's ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to be gone next week. He'll be back with us on January 3rd, start a brand new year, and spring training not that far away. Greg Salyer, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Thank you, Tom. Merry Christmas to you, too.
He's a good guy. Good man right there. I like him. He's top shelf. we're going to let him jump out of the seat. Joe Vento's on a time crunch. He said, my agent said, you get me for 7.5 minutes, and I'm out. So, okay.
Wow, 7.5.
And he walked in, he tapped, and he went like this, and the meter's running. Because he's got to be somewhere, and I don't want to hold him up. But get you some lunch, my friend.
I will. Thank you.
He is awesome, yes. I really appreciate what Greg Salyer brings to the table every week on this show. All right, so no. Oh, there he is on screen, ready to go, my buddy Joe Vento.
Always ready to go.
Oh yes, born ready. Whew, it's been a whirlwind week. Let's start last night. We'll talk football in a second with Randy Sanders, but last night Bucks go into Detroit, big win against Detroit. Not necessarily record-wise, but coming off that tough loss to Xavier, psychologically bounce back and get a W on the road in Detroit, far away from home.
Well, you never apologize for any kind of win on the road in college basketball.
Exactly.
It's everything's stacked against you from the opening tip. So anytime you can win on the road, it's good, no matter how you do it. And they looked pretty good last night at times. DeSante Bradford, who was chosen as a preseason all-conference player and was supposed to be the go-to guy, he's starting to pick up his game, and I think he's growing into that role. It took him a little while to get there, but he had another big game last night, and he's had several in a row now, and he is starting to become the Bucks' go-to guy. What you'd expect, 6'4" senior point guard who's just off the charts athletically, and he's always shown flashes of brilliance, and they expected that to happen even more this year, and it is starting to happen now.
The Bucks, after being on the road twice, back-to-back Xavier, Detroit, back home Friday night, and then the 28th, they've got Friday night Georgia Southern coming to town, 7 o'clock tip at Freedom Hall. Then Tusculum, wraps up, or actually got two more before New Year. Tusculum on the 28th, and they go to Mercer to open up the conference play on New Year's Eve. But Friday night, Georgia Southern ought to be a pretty good ball game.
They're a good team. You know, ETSU fans are familiar with Georgia Southern from back when the two schools were in the Southern Conference together, and ETSU left. Georgia Southern went to the Sun Belt, and they're off to a great start. So from the time the season started, Steve Forbes has been pointing toward that game as being a tough contest, and we expect nothing less. Interesting, it's part of what they're calling a doubleheader over at ETSU, because the women are playing Northern Kentucky at 2 o'clock in Brooks. The men are playing at 7 o'clock against Georgia Southern at Freedom Hall. So wouldn't exactly call it a doubleheader because it's not in the same gym. But if you're just a big time basketball fan, you can go watch the women play at 2 o'clock and the men play at 7.
So the Lady Bucks again, they really gave Michigan State all they wanted at Brooks Gym the other night. So they lose. But as you and I talked the other day, them losing to Michigan State is a different loss than the guys losing to Xavier.
Well, the way it happened, they had a shot up in the air to win the game, and they had the right player taking it, and it bounced around and came out. So, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. The men, on the other hand, lost a 22-point lead in the second half against the number 10 team in the country. Xavier played last night and got challenged, beat Marshall by 4.
My guys.
And it was not really a 4-point game, it was a 1-point game, and guy from Xavier flung in a 3-pointer at the buzzer just for good measure. But Xavier's playing some close games.
Yesterday, Joe and I, along with some other media members, was treated to lunch by Bristol Motor Speedway and had a great outing, and got a chance to sit beside Joe and fellowship, and we played trivia. And I don't know how many you got right. You blew me out of the water.
I didn't blow anybody out of the water. I'll tell you one thing that was funny, though. Heather from CYB won. She won the championship. Yeah. So she got a little plastic trophy about this big.
Yeah.
Jeff Birchfield, my cohort, came in second. He got an $80 sweatshirt.
Yeah. Birchfield was grinning like a box in
He was walking out of there about as happy as a second-place guy could be.
Yeah.
She got the accolades, but he'll be wearing that sweatshirt a lot more than she'll be waving that trophy around.
And Joe brought up a good point, because it was Birchfield's perfect size. He wears 2X, and they said, "No, wait a minute. He went to the sweatshirt. There could be a little funny thing going on."
The fix was in. Yeah. You know, one of the questions they asked us, what speedway was a certain scene in that movie Cars? And the answer was Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
And here's the people from Bristol Motor Speedway, and I got it wrong. I said Talladega, and they said anybody who got that one wrong will have their credentials revoked.
What was really funny was I'm sitting beside Joe, and every time they give you a trivia question, like there's 15 trivia questions, different categories. Give you a trivia question, and then Joe would go like this.
Oh, Tom, you were trying to cheat. They said we'd be disqualified if you got caught looking at my answers. You know
Joe looked at me one time and says, "Keep your eyes on your paper."
The prizes weren't big enough to cheat. If they were giving away some cars or something, I'd have been looking at your paper. But we do know who came in dead last.
Kenny Hawkins.
Kenny Hawkins.
Yeah, from JHL.
And he won
a blanket.
He won the last prize blanket.
You got a BMS throws. We had a good time yesterday hanging out with and get a chance to sit beside Joe and right across the table Jeff Birchfield. We really appreciate the Johnson City Press, what they've given this show over the year. It would be Joe Vento, Dave Angie before he moved on to the News and Neighbor, Doug Fritz, Joe Vento, Jeff Birchfield, and we're going to get Tanner Cook into the loop too starting next year. He's a young man that's very talented, and he can come in here and talk and do his thing as well. I know you got to get out of here in a few minutes. Randy Sanders, you got a great article yesterday about the reaction by some of his peers in the coaching industry about Sanders going to ETSU. It was all positive.
Well, like I told you, those were some comments ETSU released. So, there's some negative things floating around. ETSU certainly not going to release those. There's a few people that are worried about his experience as a head coach and his experience coaching players on the FCS level. And somebody who was arguing that with me, I pointed out to that person that they had the same reservations about Steve Forbes, that he's not used to maybe recruiting at this level since he's coming from higher programs. And my argument with them at that time was, I think Forbes has brought in a higher level of recruit. Maybe Sanders will do that. He didn't lower his expectations of who he wanted. He brought maybe some higher level into this program. So maybe Randy Sanders will do that. I'm approaching that hiring like I do all hiring, with a wait and see attitude. People that did the hiring know a lot more than I do.
Sure.
So I always give them the benefit of the doubt. And people are excited. Players are excited, especially the offensive players. Austin Herring said he's never played for an offensive coach, quarterback. He's in high school at Cleveland. He had a defensive coach, and he had Torbush. The one time he had an offensive coach was the 1 year he spent at Middle Tennessee State, where he redshirted his freshman year. He didn't play, but he did say the head coach was in more meetings then.
It'll be interesting. Randy Sanders will go back into Neyland Stadium next year as the head coach of East Tennessee State, playing his old ball club. So,
he said he's been there a few times. He's with Kentucky. He said he's never won there. He'd like to try ending that next year. Wonder what that point spread is going to be.
Two final questions. I'll let you go. NCAA recruiting today, recruiting period, today, tomorrow, and Friday. A, do you like that? We still have the traditional first Wednesday in February. Do you like the new period? And B, will a school like East Tennessee State benefit from that today or tomorrow or Friday? Or it'll be more inclined to trickle down and kind of wait till February?
Well, I'll answer the second one first. I thought it would be a trickle-down thing because, let's face it, players want to play at the SEC and the ACC schools first. And I figured the ones that don't get those offers would trickle down to ETSU level. But I read an article that said that players that are being recruited by the big schools will find out sooner where they actually stand when the offers come, starting today. If the offer's not there, they're going to find out maybe they weren't as highly thought of as they thought they were, and they may sign with the FCS schools. That being said, I've not read an article where one coach has said anything good about it. They all hate it. They just don't like it. And I don't really have an opinion about it other than we got to pay attention a little more to recruiting a couple days earlier, for a couple days, a couple months earlier. ETSU doesn't have any plans to announce any signings today. That's all I can tell you. I don't know where they stand as far as recruiting because as late as last Friday, the old staff was on the road recruiting. And then on Sunday, they got a new coach. So who's making the offers? I'm not real sure exactly how things are going right now.
And the new coach may be assessing the talent and saying, okay, Avento, we went after. We don't need Avento and Taylor. We don't want him now. I want a different kind of guy. So.
Well, that's right. And and he did admit his first year he's gonna style his offense or team to what he has, and then from there on acquire the players they want to run what they want. So
makes total sense.
The first year they kind of basically got to build build with what they got.
Absolute last question. Where's the staff? Well, I know somebody's going to be tonight at the Chick-fil-A Classic.
Tanner will be out there. Tanner Cook.
Mr. Birchfield may be where?
Birchfield's tracking down those signings today. We've got a couple local kids signing with Furman and Liberty. And real quick, I got a story tomorrow. The reaction of local soccer people to the announcement coming out of Nashville today that Nashville will get an expansion team in MLS.
I think that would help the Otters.
Yeah, well, it's going to help everybody. It's only, it's not like it's in our backyard, but it's close enough that Tennessee will now have a professional soccer team. And you've seen what's happened for the longest time. The Titans were selling out. Now the NFL doesn't do that anymore. But now the Predators have been somebody named them the most successful franchise in all of professional sports recently. So Nashville certainly proven itself to be a sports town. So I think soccer is going to be great there.
Merry Christmas to you and yours,
you
Bubba.
too.
I know you got to roll.
Yeah, I got to run.
A truck. He's got an entourage with him.
I got to get in line first.
You better get in line to eat. Got to eat. Get you some chicken. Appreciate you. He's a good man. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're here live again at Chick-fil-A The Crossings in North Johnson City. Megan Scott is your winner of the tickets to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl on New Year's Day at 12:30 from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Tim Birchfield pulled the winning name. Megan Scott is your winner of the Peach Bowl tickets with Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, again on New Year's Day at 12:30 kickoff in Atlanta. More from Chick-fil-A right after this here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Phil Pipkin, owner of Phil's Dream Pit. Do you like smoked turkey? Do you like smoked ham? For your Christmas or New Year's dinner, enjoy a spiral sliced smoked ham or smoked turkey breast, smoked right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Smoked hams, 9 to 11 pounds at $8.50 a pound. The smoked turkey breast goes from 2 to 4 pounds at $11.49 per pound. Order by Tuesday, December the 19th. Pick up Friday, December the 22nd, or Saturday, December 23rd. Let us take care of your Christmas or New Year's dinner with a smoked turkey breast or spiral smoked ham. Call 349-6437. Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
The 2018 Cal Calendar in now for a limited time at Chick-fil-A The Crossings in North Johnson City. A 20th anniversary retrospective titled Steers of Yesteryear, including a card with a wide range of free food offerings across the Chick-fil-A menu. Only $8 plus tax, but hurry, supplies are limited. Each month gives you the chance to collect free Chick-fil-A menu items. The offers vary each month, but hurry, supplies are limited. The 2018 Chick-fil-A Steers of Yesteryear Calendar on sale now at Chick-fil-A at The Crossings in North Johnson City. Back live with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us for a few more minutes. Show number 656. They said it would never work, and we appreciate that. Got some new sponsors coming on to the first of the year. We're very excited about that. And so let's run down real quick what's going on. Tennessee basketball again tonight, taking on the Furman Paladins. Again, tip-off right around 9 o'clock tonight at Thompson Bowling Arena. That ball game will be televised. Furman at 9-3. The Volunteers at 7-2. Should be a pretty good ball game tonight. Again, it's going to be a 9 o'clock tip. Again, Furman at Tennessee tonight from Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville. High school basketball, again, the Chick-Fil-A Classic starts today. That'll be going on at Elizabethton High School. $5 ticket, 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and 4 games on Friday to wrap the tournament up. 3:30 this afternoon, Sullivan Central takes on University School out of Nashville. At 5 o'clock, Chucky Doak, the Black Knights, taking on Concord First Assembly out of Metro Charlotte, North Carolina. At 6:30, the host school, the Elizabethton Cyclones, taking on Lighthouse Academy. And at 8 o'clock tonight, to wrap it up, Chuck Babb and his Happy Valley Warriors taking on Memphis Ridgeway. All that going on at Elizabethton High School. $5 ticket to watch 4 games. Some great basketball. 4 games today, tomorrow, and as we said, on Friday. High school basketball elsewhere. Cherokee tonight at Tennessee High. Sullivan Central, as we said, in the Chick-fil-A Classic. And Sullivan South plays at Volunteer tonight. Also, the Hoopalachia Hardwood Classic at Twin Valley High School at 7:30 tonight. Taz will take on Richlands, and at 9 o'clock tonight, it's Riverview out of West Virginia taking on East Montgomery at 9 o'clock tonight at Twin Valley High School in Virginia. For the ladies today, you have Sullivan South at Volunteer, Crockett taking on the Lady Marshall Holiday Classic in Kentucky. Also tonight, the 22nd annual Doc Maples Holiday Hoops Invitational tipping up at Viking Hall beginning at 4 o'clock today. The Lady Indians of Dobbins Minute taking on the Lady Cougars of Sullivan Central at 4 o'clock. Sullivan East and Granger at 5:30. Tennessee High, the Lady Vikings, the host school, hosting Charlotte Latin out of North Carolina at 5:30. And game 4 tonight, Happy Valley, the Lady Warriors, battling Spring Valley out of West Virginia. And that'll be going on again from Viking Hall in Bristol. That's what's happening there in high school basketball for is Wednesday, December the 20th, 2017. Don't forget, Speedway and Lights running tonight from 6 until 10 o'clock. Again, Speedway and Lights, the event will be $15 a car tonight. And so you get a chance to go through the 21st Annual Pinnacle Speedway and Lights, powered by TVA, at Bristol Motor Speedway Dragway. 2 million lights, 200 displays. It's a 5-mile course that you slowly snake through Bristol Dragway and Bristol Motor Speedway, and capped off with the Eastman Credit Union Christmas Village. And so you can check that out again, happening, as we said, tonight from 6 till 10. And that's going to be going on, as we said, at Bristol Motor Speedway and Dragway. A couple of other things to pass on to before we get out of here. One of those being the good folks at Mike's Medicine Mart. Again, they got the holiday gift baskets, one of our great sponsors. They have snowman baskets filled with winter-themed treats. 3 sizes to choose from, starting at $14.99. Holiday gift boxes filled with Amish wedding and Troyer goodies from Ohio. Great gift for that hard-to-buy person on your Christmas list, starting right around $19.99. Amish country popcorn gift sets, 8 different popcorns, canola oil, ballpark-style popcorn salt, retail for $18.39. It's a great gift-giving idea. And lots of willow tree figurines, again, at Mike's Medicine Mart in Kingsport. Make tracks to Mike's, and you do on Center Street. And so that is what's going on there. And, of course, the supplement on sale this month, Nature's Way, everything Nature's Way is 20% off at Mike's Medicine Mart. Then right down the road, we'll be there tomorrow, a special start time from 1 to 3 tomorrow. We have a prior commitment in the morning, and so we will be doing the show from 1 to 3 tomorrow. And we'll do that again at Champion Chevrolet in the Bristol Motor Mile in Johnson City. Employee pricing, you can go in tomorrow or through the end of the month. Employee pricing, they're going to give you the discount as if you worked at Chevrolet or General Motors. Employee pricing on all 2017 Chevrolet vehicles. Stopped by there yesterday. Place was crawling with people as folks got this end of the year Christmas money, and got several companies that are wanting to upgrade their fleets and their cars and their trucks and whatever before the time runs out at the end of the calendar year. So very, very busy right now. Champion Chevrolet, the #1 Chevy dealer in the state, 51 dealerships, and Champion Chevrolet is the numero uno. Nobody sells more Chevrolets from Mountain City to Memphis or Memphis to Mountain City, and with good reason this month. Employee pricing discounts on all 2017 Chevrolet vehicles. You can't beat it. And then one more, we stopped yesterday at Sprint, one of our great sponsors here on the show, and they're still running the 50% off any Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, or Note 8 for new activations. 50% off, half price on any Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, or Note 8 for new activations. Also, Sprint will buy out your current contract with your current carrier to switch you over. They'll buy it out. Whatever you owe, they'll write a check and say, we'll take care of it. We'll switch you from Verizon or T-Mobile over to Sprint. We've been a Sprint, 15, 20 years I've been a Sprint, all the way back when it was Suncom. Love Sprint. They do a great job. And also, $300 off an iPhone 8, 8 Plus, or iPhone X with eligible trade-in. All that's going on right now at Sprint here in North Johnson City, right here in front of Longhorn Steakhouse on North Rome Street. And so those are some of the specials going on right now at Sprint, and that is a good thing. I can tell you that. We're here at Chick-Fil-A for a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to scoot on out of here and get ready for tomorrow's show. We'll be at Champion Chevrolet. Normally, obviously, if you follow the show, it's from 11 to 1. Tomorrow will not be. Tomorrow we're going to be with a prior commitment. Excuse me. We will be doing the show tomorrow from 1 to 3 at Champion Chevrolet in the Bristol Motor Mile in Johnson City. As you see in the ball cap, the Food City 500, we're 106 days away from the Food City 500. Jimmy Johnson back in to defend his crown from a year ago in the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. When you buy your tickets from Bristol Motor Speedway Racing from Food City, this is really cool. For every ticket you get, if you buy a pair of tickets, you get 500 value points per ticket. So it takes 150 points to get a discount on your gas at Food City, so you can do the math. Each ticket purchased at Food City will earn shoppers 500 additional value points. Now here's the prices. For the Food City 500 weekend, you got $50 for adults, $10 for kids 12 and under. Also for on April the 14th, the Fitzgerald Glider Kids 300. Tickets are $30 for adults, and kids 12 and under get in free at the Xfinity Series on Saturday, April the 14th. So it's a great purchase, and I know a lot of folks are beginning to buy their tickets from Food City, and they're on sale now. So what a great stocking stuffers, go in there and buy these tickets and get you ready to roll for the spring race and or the fall race or both. All tickets reserved seating, selected by BMS staff members, and of course there's a section of the track and the stands that is designated for these tickets. And of course at Bristol, as you know, the world's last great Coliseum, there are no bad seats at Bristol Motor Speedway. So a lot of folks are taking advantage of this when you buy your tickets from Food City. So if you're going to buy a pair of tickets for the spring race and buy a pair of tickets for the fall race, you get per ticket, that's 2,000 value points just by buying 4 tickets. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a no-brainer. And of course, for every 150 points you accrue, you get discount on your gas. So Food City, get your NASCAR Bristol Motor Speedway tickets again at Food City, and that's a good time to get them right now for Christmas. What a cool thing, wake up Christmas morning and see an envelope that says you're going to go see racing at Bristol Motor Speedway in 2018. Megan Scott's our winner, is that correct? On her way. Excited, to say the least. Yeah, we'll just hang out. We'll take a break, and we hopefully will have Megan Scott let her sit right down in this seat, and I would say she's one happy camper. She was pretty excited on the phone. Why would you not? You're going to go to the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl to see Auburn and Georgia, or to Central Florida, at 12:30 on New Year's Day. That's some cool stuff. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we'll wait and see if we can get her to put her on the show. Megan Scott here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Before we go to the break, I want to remind you again, coming up April the 27th, 28th, and 29th, here he is, Billy Graham's grandson, Will Graham, in Revival, or as he calls it, Celebration, at Freedom Hall, Johnson City. Am I doing it good? There we go. Will Graham will be here April the 27th, 28th, and 29th at Freedom Hall for a 3-day Revival/celebration. And we're going to be broadcasting our show. Can't wait. We're taking this show to the Billy Graham Training Center, the Cove in Black Mountain, North Carolina, on January the 22nd. And one of our guests will be Billy Graham's grandson, evangelist Will Graham. Woo. Can't wait. Ring that bell. You like my new bell? I like my bell. See the bell? Bell the cross. Like the bell. Good stuff. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll see if we can get Megan Scott right here in this seat, the winner of the tickets on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Phil Pipkin, owner of Phil's Dream Pit. Do you like smoked turkey? Do you like smoked ham? For your Christmas or New Year's dinner, enjoy a spiral sliced smoked ham or smoked turkey breast smoked right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Smoked hams, 9 to 11 pounds at $8.50 a pound. The smoked turkey breast goes from 2 to 4 pounds at $11.49 per pound. Order by Tuesday, December the 19th. Pick up Friday, December the 22nd, or Saturday, December 23rd. Let us take care of your Christmas or New Year's dinner with a smoked turkey breast or spiral smoked ham. Call 349-6437. Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
The 2018 Cal Calendar in now for a limited time at Chick-Fil-A, The Crossings in North Johnson City. A 20th anniversary retrospective titled Steers of Yesteryear, including a card with a wide range of free food offerings across the Chick-Fil-A menu. Only $8 plus tax, but hurry, supplies are limited. Each month gives you the chance to collect free Chick-Fil-A menu items. The offers vary each month, but hurry, supplies are limited. The 2018 Chick-Fil-A Steers of Yesteryear Calendar on sale now at Chick-fil-A at The Crossings in North Johnson City. Back live with the Tom. No, I'm not Megan Scott. We're the Tom Tower Sports Show. Let's get her on the camera. To get her on the big screen. Here we go. Hit it right here, and boom. And there she is. There's Megan Scott, Chick-fil-A. We pulled the winner about 20 minutes ago. You must have flown down here from Piney Flat.
I did. As soon as I got the phone call, I came straight here.
Yeah, so tell us, how did you qualify? What did you had to make an order. Tell me what you did.
I did a mobile order for a Chick-fil-A sandwich and probably a kids meal too, and it got me here.
Yeah. You eat here. I've seen you here a lot. You're here all the time, aren't you?
Probably once a week.
Absolutely. So it's good stuff. So you have won tickets to go to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Have you ever been to the Peach Bowl?
I've never been to the Peach Bowl or any bowl.
Oh, first time.
First time. I'm super excited.
Awesome. Auburn, Central Florida. Who you gonna pull for?
Auburn, of course.
All right. Of course, she says. You won 2 tickets. Who's going to use that other ticket?
My husband, Josh.
Does he know? Have you told him you won?
I just told him. He was super excited.
Awesome. That's great. So, Mr. Birchfield is here. If you want to make the official presentation, we can do that right now. Here we go. Let me get this right here and get it up where everybody can see. There we go.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh.
Just like the pep rally where the teams will be and all the fans come through there.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Look at that. Isn't it awesome? Megan Scott, I guess it pays to eat at Chick-fil-A, doesn't it?
It does. My favorite restaurant.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. Good stuff. Megan Scott and Tim Birchfield with us. Very good. There they are. One more handshake. All right, Tim, Megan, wave at the camera. There you go. Good job. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great. Megan Scott, nice job. Appreciate you. You ever been on TV or been on camera before?
Well,
first time. There you go.
Yeah.
See, everything's first for her. First trip to a bowl game. First time she's been on camera, been on TV, and so there we go. It's all good. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. We'll pop her off the screen because I'm going to come back and say Tom Taylor, and we're going to.
Are you a teacher? You mentioned Ray.
You teach at Southside Elementary School in Johnson City. Awesome. What grade?
Pre-K.
Pre-K. There you go. Mrs. Scott, pre-K teacher at Southside Elementary in Johnson City. That's awesome. That's going to do it from here. We're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Megan Scott from Piney Flats wins a ticket. She's a teacher at Southside Elementary in Johnson City. I want to say thanks to our guests, too. I want to say thanks to Eddie Pless, the tournament director of Chick-fil-A. I want to say hello and thanks to Jeremy Livesey with the NBA update, Greg Salyer with the Major League Baseball update, and, of course, Joe Vento of the Johnson City Press. Tomorrow, we will join you from 1 o'clock. We'll be there tomorrow from 1 to 3. We're going to be at Champion Chevrolet, not our normal 11 to 1 location and time slot, but we will be there from, as we said, from 1 to 3 tomorrow, Champion Chevrolet. We have a prior commitment again tomorrow, so we can't be on the air from 11 to 1. We'll be there from 1 to 3. And so we'll be live at Champion Chevrolet tomorrow. The full slate of guests. Can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so for Tim Birchfield and Connie Larimer and our winner, Megan Scott, and all of our guests, this is Tom Taylor telling you, as always, we're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Be sure and like us and share the show. And you have been. We appreciate that very much. And so until we greet you tomorrow at 1 o'clock from Champion Chevrolet, again on the Motor Mile, Johnson City, this is Tom Taylor, the host of show number 656, saying, as always, win or lose, be a good sport. So long, everybody.